Hello and welcome to Ask the Gov. Let's begin. Our first question comes from Don from Sheridan via Facebook. Don asks, are we rejecting Obamacare exchanges or implementing them? Unfortunately, we don't have a choice of rejecting them. We have to choose either to have a state exchange, have a partnership exchange, or default to the federal government. We have chosen the partnership approach because we think it gives us more flexibility, but we've not really been able to get a lot of our questions answered from the Department of Health and Human Services. I'm going to be meeting with Secretary Sebelius when I'm in Washington, D.C. to try to get more answers, and we're going to try to do the best we can, but basically we had to choose one of those three. Our second question comes from Cynthia in Ottumwa via Facebook. Cynthia asks, what preparation is the state making to prepare for an extended drought? We have a task force that worked throughout the year last year and continues to meet to look at our situation and circumstances. We're all concerned and hoping that we'll get a lot more rain this spring and throughout the growing season. We were fortunate last year that because of subsoil moisture and because of the new improved hybrids, the loss was not as great as we thought it could be. This year could be much worse. Also, some of our municipalities like Winterset and Osceola are concerned that the water levels in their reservoirs, which they use for drinking water, are dangerously low. And some of our rural water groups are also concerned about that. We're monitoring that situation and trying to look at what we can do to try to meet the situation, but the best thing that could happen is to get more than normal rain this spring and summer. Our third question comes from Drake via Facebook. Drake asks, can the state's budget surplus be used to help support sustainable agriculture? Indeed, we have recommended more state funding for things like helping with issues that agriculture faces. The nutrient reduction strategy requested by the Secretary of Agriculture, Bill Northey, is in my budget at $2.4 million for the coming year and $4.4 for the second year. So we are very much interested in working with the Department of Agriculture and Iowa farmers to try to get through this situation and provide financial assistance to farmers to be able to reduce runoff and pollution of our rivers and streams.